Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, we are going to be cutting up this pattern on this fabric, and we are going to be sewing it out. And it's a corset top cut together with armhole with basque effect. So right here I have my zip, and I have my bias. I also have my tape here with me. Then I have Emmy gum, and I have my breast cup here. I will set that aside. Then here is my pin. So this is the African fabric I'm going to be making use of to sew this style, and here is the lining for it. So I'll set this aside. So right now I will be cutting this on it. I'll fold my fabric into two. So guys, I went ahead to mark half inch round to the length of the top, but right here I did not mark anything because I already add the stitching allowance to it when I was drafting it, and which is 1.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and start cutting it out. So I'll set this aside. This is the back pattern for the corset top. So the style of this corset top, the back side is shorter than the front side. So what I'm going to do is to bring the front piece, and I'm just going to place it on it this way. So I'm going to mark the exact length of the front piece right here on the back piece. So after marking it, this is the line for it. So I'm just going to rule a straight line straight down, or I come here and I'll just measure it. It's about 2.5 inches, and then I'll mark 2.5 inches straight down because I don't want mine to be shorter at the back. I want it to be long. But if write on this pattern paper on your waistline at the back piece pattern paper, you will stop on the waistline and cut it out. For me, I extended mine 2.5 inches, about 2.5 inches. So right now I'm going to start cutting it out, but before I'll cut it out, I'm going to add half an inch to it, as you can see. So right here I already marked half an inch round, all the way round. So right now I'll start cutting it out. This right here is the zipper side, so I'm just going to make a notch there. So right now I'll go ahead and cut this into two, not unfold. I'm just going to pin it down. All right guys, I went ahead to give an half inches round about it. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting it out. So here are the things that are cut out already. This is the front piece, and this right here is the back piece. and this is the cup. So guys, now that I'm done cutting it, I also went ahead to cut the lining of each of them, as you can see. So guys, I'm just going to take one of these and one of these. Let me set this aside. So as you can see guys, so the next thing I'm going to do right now is to place this on this like this, and I'm just going to sew 1/2 inch. So guys, I'm done sewing it, so you can see how beautiful the cup look. So I'll go ahead and notch it. Is what I did to this one is that I folded it this way, then I measured from here to this place, which is 1.5 inches, and I went ahead to stitch it. So the reason why I did this is because it will give you a nice it will make your cup to stand perfectly, and I'll go ahead and do the same thing to the second one. So what I'm doing now is to mark 1.5 inches. I don't know if my chalk is visible, if it's clear. So after I'm done marking it, I'm just going to take it slantly. I'll sew it slantly. So guys, what I'll do now after stitching this is to place it on this. Is it called breast? I don't know what's called. So I'll place it on it, and I'm just going to start placing this hemigum on it as well. So after I'm done placing it on it, I'll bring this material and I will just place it on it this way, and I will use my iron to iron it, and it's just going to stick on it. It's not going to be falling out any longer. So can you see it guys? Can you see it? So right now I'm done with this. Then I'll bring the front piece. I'll set this aside. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? It's not falling out. So I'll set it aside. I'll bring in this and remove the pattern paper, and I'm just going to open it this way. Can you see how beautiful the shape looked like? So I went ahead to pin it round, and this is how it looks. So I'll go ahead and stitch on it. I'll be right back. So guys, I'm done sewing one part of the cup. As you can see, this is the inner part of it. So I'll go ahead and pin down the second cup this way, right side facing each other, and I'm just going to pin it like this. So guys, I'm done sewing it. This is what I have. When you open it up to the other side, this is how it looks. So I'll go ahead now and bring the back side of the top. So here is the back side of the top. So I'm going to take one of these and just place it on it this way, right side facing each other, and I'm just going to sew it 1.5 inch, and I'll pin it down. I'll also do the same thing to the other side. I'll take the other side of the top, I'll place it on the front piece of the top, and I'm just going to pin it down 1.5 inch for the side. So when I open it up, these are going to look like, and it's just going to be like this. And like this. So let me quickly go ahead and stitch the both side. So guys, I'm done sewing it. This is what I have. This is the top. What I did was that I only run bias in the middle of this top. So this is how it looks, And when you fold it this way, this is how it's going to look like. So here is the front, and the lining, I also did the same thing I did to the material, and here is the lining as well. So the next thing I'm going to do, we are going to place the material on the lining this way, right side facing each other, and from here I'll stop here, and I'll start from here, I'll stop here, and I'll start from here, I'll stop here, and I'll start again from here, I'll stop here, then I'll start again from here, and then I'll stop here. So guys, I'm done sewing the neck. So I'll turn it to this side, and here is the lining, as you can see. Right now what I'll do is I'll flip it. I also went ahead to iron it, so I'll flip it to the right side. So guys, I'm done flipping it. So here is what I have. So right now on this bias that I round here, just like the inspiration we are following on this bias, I'm going to put my boning in the boning casing. So after I'm done putting the boning, so I will cut it now. So I'm going to sew the length. So I'm going to sew it half an inch to this side. I'll stop here, and I'll start from here again, half an inch, and I'll stop here, just to get that basque effect correctly. So guys, as you can see, I'm done sewing the length, the down part of the top. So right now I'll quickly go ahead and flip it to the other side, to the right side. So after flipping it, this is what I have. Guys, this top is looking so beautiful. So I'm done flipping it. So this is what I have. So I'll quickly go ahead and stitch these two sides. I'll stitch it just a little. So guys, I'm done joining the side. I'm done sewing the side and this other side as well. So I'll go ahead and join these two, the two shoulder together, half inch, and this one as well, half inch. And then I'll go ahead, after I'm done with that, I will now fix the zipper.